Do you notice a difference? I mean, they told me they're gonna do it this morning. They came over at like 7 o'clock. That's like, yeah, the perfect morning time, but I just didn't expect it to have it happen right now. Especially, I was quite in pain, but I took my Tylenol and my pain went a bit away, and then they ripped it out. I took a picture of it, how big it was. It's still so weird. It feels like I'm reborn in a way. It feels good and weird at the same time. It hurts so much, but it's also a relief, of course, but really it hurt. And it's still, well, it doesn't hurt anymore, but it's so uncomfortable. Also, honestly, I can actually, for the first time after surgery, I can actually breathe. So far, I have not anything open yet. So that was through my nose. I wasn't able to do that since June 11th in the morning. And the cold air, it's so cold, it hurts actually, the air. And it really, oh my gosh, my ear actually hurts, but my ear is also more open. And it really hurts here, like, because yeah, it was really all the way there. And I'm surprised it, well, yeah, you know, some blood, but it's nothing. Yesterday it was really, he just yanked a little bit on it, so it didn't even really come out, and a lot was pouring, so. And they were great. They were like a woman and a man, and she had like 3 syringes full of saline water. Put all those in first to loosen it up, and then so it was like this bucket, right? And I think the guy was holding me, and she just, okay, let's do it. Well, I said, yeah, just pull, like, and then, yeah, it's good. You need to do it fast because, yeah, it needs to come out. You can't do that. No, really, it's like, really, it feels like someone is pulling out your brain. Really, I checked. There's no brain stuff on it, and I mean, my gland is already out anyways. Really, I felt like they pulled something else out of there, not just that tampon. I'm looking at tampons totally differently now. I haven't used any for over a year. There's pituitary gland, right? Hormone problems. I don't have my menstrual cycle, my period, however you want to call it. Wow. I mean, it feels great, weird. Oh my gosh, it's, you know, I mean, no, don't get me wrong, I'm super glad it's out, and it's gonna make it pretty, I mean, now this is actually open. It's all, I can breathe through it, so it releases the pressure, because, you know, everything is connected, so it releases the, even this one is still totally clogged up. You still don't have that crazy pressure that can't go anywhere. Now it can actually go somewhere, it can come out this way. But, you know, you get used to something so much. Now it feels, I mean, I will get used to this now too. Oh fuck. And I'm super glad, yeah, I mean, I still need to stay here for a little bit to monitor that. Yeah, but everything is fine. It's just like, you know, some drainage, some blood, but they still need to be sure, right? But yeah, now I feel much more comfortable than later on driving home to Reno, because, well, we're here in San Francisco. UCSF. I don't know the elevation, but, well, I don't know the exact elevation, the number, but I mean, San Francisco ocean is sea level. Reno is, oh my gosh, I looked it up so many times in feet and in meters. I don't remember. I think it's 4,000 feet, Reno. 1,200 meters over sea level, I think so. So it's high altitude. Like when I cook stuff, or like I make the egg pudding, other things, I need more time. Or a 3 minute egg actually is 4.5 minutes in Reno. And that's not the only thing. To get to Reno, we have to drive over Donner Pass. Donner Pass is 8,000 feet high. I don't know that in meters, but it's high. And so, I kept comparing it many times to flying, diving. Like, you're so clogged up, the pressure, you can't go anywhere. And when you drive to Reno, you feel the pressure change. You feel it in your ears, and, well, some people more than others, but I was kind of worried when everything is totally clogged up, then that pressure change. Of course, it's not as bad as in a plane. Like, for example, it says, I think on the paper it says I'm not allowed to fly the first 3 days. Oh my gosh, I couldn't fly now, or I got surgery on the 11th. Now it's the 15th, I think. I couldn't have flown after 4 days. But anyway, so flying is, you just go up there, right? At least we're driving, so that's different. But now, it really feels like, because everything is like now so open, right? Like so open. I mean, usually, even like normally, your cavities are not perfectly clear, clean, open. But now it's like totally open. And but I'll get used to it, of course. I'm tired. So now I feel great about the drive to Reno. And I mean, I will have my Oxy, my Tylenol. Oh, I still have, you know what? Because, did I take it now? No. They came in while I was taking my Tylenols. So I still have a quarter left. I wanted to take it afterwards, but actually okay. I'm gonna save this. Now everything will be so much better, so much faster to heal, to have less pain. Still, when I start, I need to tell myself that when I start to feel it throbbing, I need to take something. And not just Tylenol, I will still need to take Oxy. I want to get off of it as soon as possible, of course, but my teeth feel weird, because I think on pictures I saw, first I didn't even saw, they also said like they did assessments, right? I had to do stuff, holding my hands, my eyes, check numbness. I also had to like smile, show me your teeth. So, and I saw in pictures that actually, I got swollen. Well, of course, my nose, and I got all swollen. And when I was actually able to get up and see myself in the mirror, it looked really weird. I was like, oh my god. Even now, I still think it's kind of still numb or swollen, so everything still feels weird. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Oh, but it is a relief. I mean, such a relief, that thing out. Holy shit. And my ear, yeah, now of course it's so much easier to, oh my gosh, drinking is so good. Drinking will probably be so easy. I kind of don't wanna right now. Yeah, it feels better. Wow, it feels so weird. So much better. My ears don't get clogged up. But yeah, I don't feel like drinking or eating right now. It feels great, but it's also in a way, it was very, not traumatizing, don't get me wrong, but like, I'm ready to sleep now. It's like, still, for the body, it's, I mean, my body is so weak, especially, I barely ate anything, right, except for my eggs. So like, I need to recover from that event that just happened. Exactly, I think these are the right words to, just need to, yeah. But I'm gonna text Paul. I hope he's still asleep. I know for Paul, all this was really, really hard on him too. He was here, as I mean, after surgery, he came over. I don't know when he was here. I woke up at 4, maybe he was here at 6 p.m. They stayed until 8 because that's when visiting hours were. And then on the 12th, he came over around 11 a.m. and stayed till 8 p.m. And then on the 13th, he came again, maybe around 11, stayed till 8 p.m. again. He would have even stayed during the night if they would have let him. I wanted him to. I remember. I was such in bad pain. I should have had some special note from my neurologist, from a doctor that could have said he can be here, because I mean, what can he do, right? I mean, he can't give me pills or make the pain go away, but just having someone here, just knowing someone is here helps so much. And also I remember, I think at some point because it was really, I mean, the first night I didn't sleep at all. The second night I slept maybe 2 hours. Well, I didn't sleep much at all the entire stay here, of course, but it was so hard to sleep. I mean, you have so much pain, and then I can't really sleep with breathing through my mouth, and everything gets so dry, and every time I was like on the verge to fall asleep, I felt like I woke up again, like, because it got like too dry, or I felt like I stopped breathing, or like, I don't know, it just felt really weird. It was scary. So I remember I tried to sleep when he was here, and I was like, okay, you'll be here, right? You'll watch over me. Because, I mean, the nurses are great, but they can't just sit next to me and just watch me sleep, or doesn't have to like watch me, but like be there. And already just that helps so much. So I know when I was in excruciating pain and it was so bad, I asked him, please stay over the night, please, but I mean, he wasn't allowed to. He couldn't, but he would have. He even said so. Yeah, he totally would have. I know he would have. But in a way, I'm glad, I mean, that he didn't have to stay overnight, because he said, sometimes we forget. I mean, yeah, this wasn't fun for me. Excruciating pain. And also, so do you see a difference? It's gone. They pulled it out. And I actually already made a video, talked about 10 minutes, 20 minutes. And then I realized it's not filming because my storage was full. Yeah, I was filming so much, right? So I had to delete some videos, but so I don't know how much time I have left, and I've already done a lot of just babbling videos, me talking. So anyways, I took a picture of that long tampon. I'm really looking at tampons differently now. Well, I haven't used them for a long time. Pituitary gland, hormone issues, right? I don't have my period for over a year now.
Long 1272.
Do you hear that?
Code blue, long 1272. Code blue, long 1272. Code blue,
It takes a
long
while.
1272. Code blue, long 1272. Code blue, long 1272. Code blue, long 1272.
That is when someone stops breathing. Yeah, really scary. That happened, that alarm happened in my first night here, so after surgery. And did you hear how loud it was? Yeah, like in the middle of the night, that loud. And it was freaking me out. And first of all, I didn't know that code blue is everywhere. Like, you hear it throughout the hospital. Also, yeah, this, you just heard it from my room. So it's like, holy shit, what is that? It scared me because it's in my room, so does it have something to do with me? But no, nothing. So, but I feel like they should tell people that this could happen and they don't have to worry about it, that it's not a concern to them. But anyways, yeah, so I feel, oh my gosh, I can really, it's totally free now. Do you hear that? Through my nose. Oh, here it's still totally clogged up, but now everything is connected, so now I get pressure release here. Also my ear, I can drink better, but like the air is cold and it hurts. And now it's like, I feel like it's like completely free and like washed out. Like normally your cavities are never like completely free, completely like clean, right? So it's like too clean. So yeah, 2 people came over. Like holding my head over the bucket, and she squirted 3 like syringes of saline water in it, loosen it up a bit, and then just, you need to do that fast, otherwise you can't do it. I said, yeah, just go. And it felt like they pulled something from my brain out. I checked that they didn't. I took a picture of it. Holy shit. I feel like I'm reborn. I mean, it feels great, but still, I need to recover from that event now. Like, it's not like traumatizing event. No, it's good, but it's like, yeah, it still kind of hurts. It's like, I mean, it's new. I mean, it was like clocked up for 4 or 5 days. But now I really feel more comfortable for the drive home to Reno. And I'm here at UCSF, San Francisco. I don't know exactly the altitude where I am, but San Francisco, sea level, right? There's the ocean. Reno is high altitude. Reno, I think, is about 4,000 or even 4,500 feet. I think it's 1,200 meters over sea level. And then we have to go over Donner Pass to get to Reno. That's 8,000 feet. And, well, you know, like, when you drive it, not everyone is the same, but you feel it, like, in your ears. So you feel the altitude change. And now I feel like, because this is open, I'm good now. I can, the pressure, I can release the pressure. The altitude change is not a problem. And you're not allowed to fly in the first 3 days. Well, couldn't have flown after 4 days, but flying, you go up, high altitude. Driving, it's slow, right? So, no, so today's Tuesday, and we were actually planning to drive. So just so you know, maybe suddenly it shuts off filming because I don't have storage anymore. So the plan was actually always driving home on Tuesday, but the plan was staying at the hospital one night and then stay at Barbara's. But now, so it's stupid to go back to Barbara's because Palo Alto, San Francisco, Reno, we would lose many hours, probably lose 3-4 hours. So soon I'm gonna try to call Paul. I hope he's still sleeping, because this was also something I was talking about when I wasn't even filming, that all this was also brutal on Paul. I mean, he came over on after surgery the 11th, maybe he was here around 6 p.m. Visiting hours are until 8. Then on the 12th he came, I think he was here around 11 a.m., stayed until 8 p.m. On the 13th, again, like 11 a.m. till 8 p.m. And yesterday, a bit less, because we actually thought I'm gonna get released yesterday, but he was maybe here 3 p.m. till 8 p.m. And he would have even stayed during the night. I mean, he wasn't allowed to. But I remember I was in so excruciating pain. I asked him, I was like, please just stay over now, please. And he would have. If he could have, he would have. But it's good he didn't, because he needs sleep too. And sometimes I feel like, or even before surgery, all those attacks I had, I feel like sometimes they probably must have been even harder on him than on me, because my attacks, there are certain things he can do and he knows now, like the panic attacks, he knows where the peanut butter is. Usually I'm shaking all over because I get really cold. He makes my hot water bottle. If I had the attack, my throat closing up, he knows I need a hot water bottle to press here. But most times he couldn't do anything. He couldn't even touch me, because you can't touch me. Panic attacks especially. Sometimes he can't even talk because it hurts me. I can't talk, but he had to be there. So usually I was in the bathroom or in my room, and he just had to sit there or stand there and wait and basically watch me in pain not able to do really anything. But, and this must be really, really hard, I'm sure. But what people don't realize, just him being there, sitting there, not talking, not doing anything, but being there, that's more than, that's like the most important thing. That's like what I needed. So he did so much while doing kind of nothing. But I know, so I feel like in a way it must have been harder on him than on me. So I really hope he gets some sleep now and rest. I'm not gonna wake him up yet, but I need to talk to him, so he takes everything from Barbara's with him, and then he picks me up and we drive to Reno. And we have to come back in about 10 days. The ENT, the ear, nose, throat specialist, will see me. And I'm so tired. I mean, I'm good. I'm glad this is out. It feels great, but it also hurts. It's new. It's not used to it anymore. Like reborn. Do you hear that? Oh, I'm still not allowed to blow my nose or anything, so I don't even breathe through the nose. But I mean, just because it's open, it like automatically you get some air in it, you breathe it in a bit, and pressure is gone. I mean, I still have pressure here, and this is totally still clogged up, and I'll still have, I mean, I still need my pain meds or it will start up again here, but it will be so much better. Oh my god, it's like the cold air. I mean, it's not cold in here, but you know, it was packed up for so long. Now it's like that cold air, it's like hurting. At the same time, it feels great. And shit, I'm so tired. Well, yeah, I barely slept, of course. And yeah, this was actually, oh yeah, this is also something I mentioned when it wasn't filming. Paul was here like almost all the time. He was able to like visit hours, and it helped so much because I mean, he couldn't like help me like make my pain go away, give me meds or something. No, I mean, I had to call the nurse, and the nurse had to help me to the bathroom and all that. I mean, he helped me certain things to get comfortable, but also I don't think he was allowed to help me to the bathroom or something, because they need to be there, you know, and they need to measure out the pee and all that. But I remember like it was really hard for me to fall asleep, both nostrils clogged up. I mean, the first night I didn't sleep at all. The second night I maybe got 2 hours, and I didn't get much sleep anyways. I don't get much sleep in the hospital. But I remember one time when he was here, I was like, okay, I want to try to sleep while you're here because I feel safe. Because when I tried to fall asleep, so kind of was like, I was so tired, I was like on the verge to fall asleep, but then I woke up again because like it got so dry, or like it felt like I'm not breathing anymore, or it couldn't, like, it was so weird. Oh my gosh, my other ear just popped up, and wow, what a change. So I remember, I think I told him like, okay, so you'll be here now, right? You'll watch over me. I can let go now. You'll watch over me. I think I still couldn't sleep, but still it helped me relax a bit. And I mean, I have sleeping problems anyways, also when I'm totally healthy. Well, when you have sleeping problems, you're probably not totally healthy. I have insomnia, but anyways, that really helped, just knowing he was sitting over there, just protecting me. Like, because I mean, I get that nurses can't do that. They can't just, okay, I'm gonna sit with you until you fall asleep. Can't do that. I mean, so this was really the most important thing for me, to have someone here. And also, so the nights were brutal, the first nights, because the first 2 nights, because of course he wasn't allowed to be here and he really needed sleep. But so here, that was so great with the time difference to Switzerland, Germany. So I was on the phone with my mom like a few times, especially after I got the pain meds, like the strong ones, the Dilaudid or something, because it made me feel numb, you know, and it that kind of scares me, kind of gives me anxiety. You don't really feel your body anymore, like you're like, you know. So I just was on the phone with her and asked her, hey, could you read me a fairy tale? So she read me Brother Grimm, The Frog King, and another time, and that really helped. Paul also read some fairy tales for me while he was here. And one time I knew, okay, shit, I'm getting the Dilaudid again, and I just need someone to talk to. I just don't want to be alone, and the nurse can't sit with me until the Dilaudid kind of wears off, or like does it right. So I was also on the phone with Katja, someone I know from Instagram, from Germany. So again, awesome night here, daytime in Germany, and that helped me so much. I've never met her personally, and we just not that long ago, she found me on Instagram, and you know, sometimes you just find each other, you find a person, just clicks, like you feel like you've known them for years, or like, and that was really cool. Actually, I never met her in person before. I mean, we talked before, and that's how I know we connected, and I knew she would be there for me, and she was, and that was so awesome. Having people like this is so important. You're not alone. And oh, I'm actually getting some pressure in my left nostril now. Oops, I don't want that, so I'm gonna get more up. Anyways, now 18 minutes in, it's already passed, it's still recording. I really need to put all those videos on the laptop. So, oh yeah, I need to tell him not to forget the laptop at Partners. I mean, we will come back in about 10 days or so, because they need to check my nose here. Everything is fine and stuff, and so we're gonna stay a night again here. But yeah, all my pillows, we need to get home again, because I brought pillows, because I usually need to be really upright, and I didn't want to use all the pillows at Barbara's, because the plan was I stay one night in the hospital and then at Barbara's, and my aunt's house, and then we would drive home on Tuesday. So we're still driving home on Tuesday, but yeah, fucking stayed the entire time in the hospital. What I needed was okay. So yeah, and that's also something I'm so grateful for my aunt, that we could stay at her house and Paul could keep staying there. And while I was here in the hospital, so that's really awesome. That is really helpful. I'm excited to go home. And well, yeah, people would say, oh, you're not excited, you're probably excited to go, your own bed. Have you seen this bed here with all those? I love this fucking bed. And my ankle things I'm wearing that put pressure on my calves and release and I love it. Man, I don't want to leave this bed. And I'm actually sleeping on the couch since we moved. By choice, I had a bed, but honestly, the couch is actually more comfortable than the bed was. So we were like, let's not move the bed, let's just get rid of it and then take the couch. Yeah, I could. It's a futon, so I could open up the couch, so I actually would have more space because it's really set up as a couch. So I really have only tiny space. I don't need much space to sleep. I'm usually curled up anyways. But so yeah, I could open it up, but I didn't wanna. And anyways, of course this bed is awesome. Oh shit, need to be careful. Still no blowing through the nose. Of course, nose. I only sneeze through the mouth anyways. Okay, it's been past 20 minutes. I'm really tired. I think that was a good last update from the hospital. So they just gonna, well, now it's almost 8 already. They took it out a little bit past 7. So they're just gonna monitor me a little bit longer, make sure I'm safe, all is good. And I'll be released probably around noontime or whatever. Yeah, so finally it's yeah, it's getting better.